Sister wives. Court catches up with Kody's property theft tactics. Robyn is embarrassed after losing the case. Janelle, Meri, and Kody legal war looms over Coyote Pass controversy. Hello friends, welcome to the Daily Gossip News Update. I am Olivia and hope you are well by God's grace. Please subscribe the channel and press the bell icon. The trailer begins and viewers are at once exposed to Meri Brown gearing up to involve lawyers over what she calls Kody's mishandling of the alleged Coyote Pass sale. The dispute, which has simmered over several seasons, centers on the division of the Flagstaff, Arizona compound, a property initially purchased in 2018 for all family members to live nearby. During an emotionally charged moment with her former sister wife, Janelle Brown, Meri emphatically states, "I'm so mad. I'm gonna have to get some lawyers involved." This is basically Meri addressing her deep-seated belief that Kody has unfairly mishandled her rightful share of the property. Kody, in response, who is now still legally bound to his fourth wife, Robyn, attempts to downplay the issue by insisting he is not trying to rip Meri off. However, Meri's own confessional reveals her resolve to fight for what she believes is rightfully hers, asserting that she will not let others' opinions or alleged manipulations derail her pursuit of justice. Her exact words, and we quote, "Right before the trailer concludes, Kody can be heard shutting off Sukani of Suki Krishnan, the host of the one-on-one specials. Just for context, Suki is often criticized for allegedly being too easy on Kody Brown and not asking tough enough questions, but instead, this time around, things seem to have taken a turn for good in the upcoming episodes. On the other hand, the next half of the season is likely also going to circle Meri's growing disillusionment with Robyn, as she can be seen questioning the integrity of their once solid bond, which has now turned into her being ghosted out of nowhere. The situation escalated further following Kody's recent comments during the Sister Wives Season 19 premiere, where he suggested that Meri's entitlement to an equal share was undermined by the fact that they share only one child, Leon. Meanwhile, Janelle had already taken steps by hiring legal counsel for a separation of assets after accusing Kody of not taking the potential sale seriously, which is partially where the idea of alleged manipulation stems from. Robyn Brown questions bond with Meri over Coyote Pass battle. Coyote Pass drama has Robyn Brown questioning where she stands with Meri. In the new Sister Wives trailer for the remainder of Season 19, we're seeing how dividing marital property doesn't get simpler in a plural marriage. Meri is threatening legal action, especially since Kody seems to think that he's the sole decider for Coyote Pass. Meanwhile, Robyn is reeling from Meri's attitude and wondering if they were ever really friends. On Thursday, March 20, TLC released the trailer for the remainder of Sister Wives Season 19. At the beginning of the teaser clip, Meri Brown and Janelle Brown are reflecting upon the seemingly unending Coyote Pass drama. "As long as that property remains a source of contention, I can't fully move on," Janelle admits to the confessional camera. Janelle was not the only ex feeling stuck. Meri Brown told her that she felt so mad, even suggesting legal action. "I'm gonna have to get some lawyers involved," she threatened. "There's a few things that I will fight for, and this is one of them," Meri continued. "There's so many people that are like, she was a liar. She was manipulating." "I always had Meri's back," Robyn Brown insisted during the trailer. Kody's sole remaining wife insisted that this remained true, even when people were plotting against her, ignoring her. Robyn stated that she and Meri always had a bond, one that she was now questioning. "Why tell me that you want to have a relationship with me and then ghost me?" Robyn Brown asked, seemingly continuing to voice her frustrations over Meri. As you might guess, Kody Brown insisted that he was not trying to rip off Meri Brown when it comes to the shattered homestead dreams on Coyote Pass. Discussion of Coyote Pass has dominated many seasons. In Season 19, it's more about what becomes of the property now that Kody's plural marriage is now singular. Earlier this season, it was clear that Meri and Janelle Brown do not believe that Kody or Robyn or anyone gets to unilaterally decide what becomes of the property. "I don't think you get to decide what we do with it," Meri stressed. "Sorry, you are not the head of my family." The only person with no skin in this game is Christine, who sold her portion to Kody and Robyn for a whopping $10. Sometimes taking the loss is worth it to wash your hands of a messy, miserable situation. TLC officially announced the remaining episodes of Sister Wives Season 19 will premiere on April 20. As the longest and most intense season in the show's history nears its conclusion, Meri, Janelle, Christine, Kody, and Robyn Brown must confront broken promises, shattered dreams, false promises, and ever-changing dynamics. But with emotions running high and relationships hanging by a thread, will fans finally get the closure they've been waiting for? Throughout Sister Wives Season 19, Kody Brown's attempts to maintain control over his relationships with ex-wives Meri and Janelle have unraveled under the weight of their resentment and shattered trust. With tensions at an all-time high, Janelle and Meri Brown are more disillusioned than ever as they struggle to reach a financial resolution over their shared Coyote Pass property. Meri and Janelle find themselves more conflicted than ever over Kody and Robyn's determination to hold on to their shared Arizona property. For the first time, the two ex-wives appear united against the couple, fighting to break free from the ties that bind them to their former husband and sister wife once and for all. As Kody fights to hold onto both the land and his fractured relationships with Janelle and Meri, his actions continue to contradict his promises. Throughout Season 19, viewers have watched him double down on past mistakes instead of making the necessary changes to rebuild trust between himself and his family members. Kody's ongoing struggles with emotional detachment and blatant favoritism toward Robyn Brown remain glaring issues. They'll set the stage for even bigger conflicts as Season 19 reaches a dramatic conclusion this spring. Christine and Janelle Brown emerged stronger and more independent than ever. Christine, who left her marriage to Kody Brown in Season 17, continues to thrive in her new life, finding happiness outside of the constraints of polygamy. Her marriage to David Woolley provides a stark contrast to the dysfunction she left behind as a sister wife. Janelle remains focused on rediscovering herself after decades in a plural marriage. Though she wrestled with lingering emotions, she ultimately found peace in her decision to prioritize her emotional well-being, particularly after the tragic death of her and Kody's son, Garrison Brown, in March 2024. One of the biggest shifts in Meri Brown's storyline this season is her growing confidence in walking away from Kody for good. While she spent years hoping for reconciliation, the realization that she was merely an afterthought in Kody's life has given her the clarity to move on. The trio of women continues to unravel years of mistreatment by Kody Brown, who continues to maintain that he never loved any of the women the way he loves his current wife, Robyn Brown. He shouts in a clip for the season's tell-all, "I am so sick and tired of being guilted for loving Robyn." Sister Wives has strayed so far from its original premise, a look inside the daily lives of a functional polygamous family, that it's essentially a different show. What started as a series about unity, faith, and the challenges of plural marriage has transformed into a messy, drama-fueled spectacle of divorce, resentment, and shifting alliances. Ironically, that transformation might be what's keeping the show alive. Viewers are no longer tuning in to see how a plural family makes things work. They're watching to see how it completely falls apart. The ongoing conflicts between Kody and his ex-wives, particularly as they battle over property, finances, and years of emotional damage, have turned Sister Wives into a reality soap opera. As long as the drama remains high and the cast continues to engage in public feuds, the show still has life left in it. That said, Sister Wives will eventually face a crossroads. If Meri, Janelle, and Christine fully move on, and Kody and Robyn are left in a two-person marriage without major conflict, the show risks losing its tension. TLC might need to pivot, whether that's focusing on the ex-wives' new journeys, Kody and Robyn's unraveling, or even a spin-off. It has been reported that the series is filming for season 20. However, TLC has yet to confirm this information or whether the show will continue after that milestone marker. Earlier this week, TLC announced that Sister Wives will be returning next month, bringing with it plenty of Kody Brown tantrums, fights over the family's Coyote past property, and a bunch more sob sessions from the show's Kleenex aficionado, Robyn. The network has released 2 trailers for the upcoming episodes, but neither clip has provided viewers any information as to how the show plans to address the tragic death of Garrison Brown. As fans know, Garrison, who is the son of Kody and his ex-wife Janelle, died in March 2024 by suicide at the age of 25. While the family has been vocal on social media about remembering Garrison and keeping his memory alive, the topic of Garrison's death has not been covered at all on Sister Wives, causing some fans to wonder if the topic will ever be addressed on the show. According to an announcement made on the Sarah Fraser Show on Friday, though, TLC has confirmed that the untimely death of Garrison will be covered in an upcoming episode that will air sometime during season 19. Reading a press release from TLC, Sarah stated that Garrison's death will be addressed via some type of tribute special. As the season progresses, the family must face a tragic loss with the death of their son Garrison, the press release reads. In moments of reflection and honor, family members come together to share cherished moments, visit places significant to their past, and commemorate his life. It is unknown at this time whether one of the 9 new episodes will be completely devoted to Garrison, or if the tribute will come as part of a regular episode. I told you we were going to be getting an episode dedicated to Garrison and his life and how much he meant to the family, and we are, Sarah said during her episode Friday. TLC has officially announced it. As the Ashley previously reported, the 9 new season 19 episodes will also include 4 tell-all episodes featuring one-on-one episodes with host Soupy Waterhouse. Earlier this month, members of the Brown family paid tribute to Garrison on the 1-year anniversary of his death. Janelle was one of the first family members to post about Garrison on social media on March 5. I stay busy, but in every quiet moment you are first and foremost in my thoughts, she wrote. It's been a year, baby. We miss you so much. I miss you so much. Garrison's older sister, Kody Brown, shared a trio of snapshots to her Instagram, one of herself and Garrison as adults, one of the 2 of them as children, and another of Garrison with 2 of her children. In her caption, Kody noted that it has been a whole 365 days without Garrison. Weeks later, Kody gave birth to her 4th child, a girl named Amelia Estelle, whom she stated was given the middle name, which means star in Latin, as a tribute to Garrison. Other family members, including Christine Brown, Leon Brown, and Kody Brown, also posted online tributes to Garrison on March 5. Kody has not been very public in his grief over the loss of Garrison, whom Kody was estranged from at the time of his death. To date, Kody has only given one public interview about his son's death. In September, Kody broke his silence to People, telling the magazine that he regrets not spending more time with Garrison before his death. I can't reconcile that he's not here, Kody said, adding that he regrets putting off trying to better his relationship with Garrison. We could have been talking more. We could have done so much more. It was kind of like, we've got forever, Kody added. It was more like it was a convenience of time that I felt like I had. Retrospectively, there would have been more of a regular catching up and touching base. TLC has yet to release any clips from the planned on-air tribute to Garrison. The mid-season trailer for Sister Wives Season 19 was released on March 20, and it promises a major change in intensive drama, emotional confrontation, and family dynamics. It is set to premiere on Sunday, April 20, 2025 on TLC. It presents a series of dramatic and emotional scenes featuring significant family relational transformations. The Brown family will face difficult family situations and litigation problems alongside personal challenges while their family bonds are tested. Unresolved conflicts shown in the trailer will rise to devastating intensity, resulting in intense arguments while forcing the Browns to make difficult choices. The wives in Brown's marriage show independence by moving away from Kody and Robyn's endeavor to preserve their open marriage system. Subsequent episodes will provide a deep exploration of the long-term effects of past separations, but will also establish whether polygamous living remains feasible for the Brown family. Viewers can expect the highly anticipated premiere of the new episodes on Sunday, April 20, 2025, on TLC, when fresh dramas unfold through shifting relationships and surprising revelations emerge. Another emotional attraction of the trailer is the deteriorating friendship between Meri and Robyn. Once known for their close bond, both women now appear on obstacles. The feelings of my betrayal expressed their feelings, stating that she believed that Robyn was her friend, but now she has been released. Robyn and Meri Brown used to have a very close connection and friendship, but now that Robyn is the only wife of Kody Brown, there has been some tension between them. During the entirety of the show, Robyn and Meri seemed to have a close bond. They always stood by one another's side, but Meri has noticed some changes in Robyn's attitude toward her since she moved back to Utah. During the tell-all coming in April, Meri expressed how she was feeling about her friendship with Robyn. Meri pointed out that as soon as she moved back to Utah, she felt as if Robyn had completely ghosted her. She told Meri that she still wanted a relationship with her, but has yet to call her or reach out to her in any way. Why does their friendship seem to be over now that Meri is no longer part of their plural marriage? This is the question that Meri just can't get answers to. Meri is unsure of what is happening with Robyn and her intentions in their friendship. She tells the cameras that she has always been uncertain of Robyn's intentions. Fans constantly point out the fact that Meri was the wife to divorce Kody so that he could legally marry Robyn and adopt her children from her first marriage. This has always been a point of contention between them, and it was clear, even then, that Kody had eyes for one wife. Meri pointed out that she has heard people talk about how Robyn is a liar and manipulating. However, Robyn claims that she has always had Meri's back and would do anything for her. During the tell-all, fans hope that Meri and Robyn will figure out what is happening in their friendship and if it can be repaired. Sister wives Madison Brush welcomes fourth child with husband Jacob. On March 15, Madison Brush took to Instagram to share the happy news that she and Jacob Brush have welcomed a baby girl. The Sister Wives star was excited to reveal that their fourth and last baby had arrived. And while the process was somewhat stressful, the parents couldn't be happier. If they're being honest, Madison and Jacob really weren't planning on having another child. But life had other plans for them, and although it was a shock at first, they quickly became excited about growing their family. Their baby girl is now here, and she's the cutest. Madison Brush's Instagram post brought a lot of joy to fans. The reality TV star posted a picture of her newborn baby girl and shared the details of her birth. Amelia Estelle Brush is the cutest child, and fans melted with how adorable the picture was. Absolutely worth the wait, Miss Amelia Estelle Brush has finally made her grand entrance. Madison announced. Madison's mother, Janelle Brown, who shares Madison with Kody Brown, also took to Instagram to share her love for her youngest granddaughter, posting the same picture. From both of their posts, fans can assume the baby's arrival was a little delayed, but all's well that ends well, and the family is clearly happy and healthy. Little Amelia is very much loved and wanted, but she was also a big surprise to her parents. When Madison announced her pregnancy last year, she also admitted that she and Jacob hadn't been planning on having any more children when they found out they were expecting. She had given birth to her second youngest, Josephine, recently, and the last thing she expected was to go through another pregnancy right away. This one was a surprise, she said in November 2024. We were getting ready to be done. Caleb was talking to a urologist, and I was like, I'm pregnant. It was such a shock and such a surprise. I feel like Joey just happened, so I've just been pregnant for 2 years. However, the shock quickly turned into happiness, and they were excited about having another girl. because they had the feeling that they would have another daughter even before finding out for sure. It seems Amelia will absolutely be the last one, but even if they weren't planning on having 4 kids, they couldn't be happier to have grown their family. The trailer features both Meri and Janelle, who have previously discussed their complicated feelings on dealing with the Coyote past property, talking about the fact that the property is still holding all of them together. While Kody Brown had previously said that he thought about screwing Janelle over on the property, that same ex-wife advised Meri Brown that she needed to look out for herself and not just trust Kody with how the property is being handled. While the plural marriage was still intact, Kody Brown and his then 4 wives purchased the Coyote Pass property together in Flagstaff, Arizona, and planned to divide it up 4 ways to build housing for each wife. But when Christine Brown Woolley left the marriage, she sold her part of the property back to Robyn and Kody, leaving the property divided up between Kody and his current wife, Robyn, and his other 2 ex-wives, Meri and Janelle. Things have been made complicated because, as shown in the first half of season 19 of Sister Wives, it was revealed that Kody Brown doesn't feel that Meri Brown, with whom he only shares 1 child, is entitled to an equal split of the sale of the property because she has less children with him than the other wives. In the trailer, Meri Brown is shown saying that she's considering getting a lawyer involved, presumably referring to the sale of the Coyote Pass property, something that Janelle Brown had already been open about her plans to do.